Now, look at the both of us. Look what's happened, and we hardly know each other. You are a young form of me, isn't it?
Good.
Yes, yes.
Like,
We have our differences, and you are not going to be like me, but it's the template. You see, this is the archetype. We begin to look like each other because this is the way God has made us. You see,
yes.
and you look at any of the depictions of the Viking men; they're all looking the same, aren't they? Yeah,
Yes.
they're all looking the same. And that's because of strength and honor. You look at the true noble Roman warriors, strength and honor. Yeah, they were misguided by Julius Caesar and they robbed and killed and pillaged, but they thought they were doing the right things because they were misguided by a false religion.
Yes.
You see, the essence of the soulishness, the sentience at the affectionate level was true.
Yeah.
You see, the only thing that was missing was divine guidance. It was almost there, almost. The closest one who came to it was Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the closest. So, um, setting all that aside and getting back to your blacksmith and closing the door, and the wife saying, "Ah, I'm glad they're gone." And the kids kind of scratching. I wonder why she said that. They were so much fun. You see, we're not here to have fun. You see, and this is where the man has to step in between the wife and the children and say, "This is not funny. All right. This is not a joking matter." Because everything I just told you is tied together with the sexual relationship, isn't it? You
Mhm.
see, what are they doing? Here's a man's face,
Mhm.
woman, face, face to face, face to face. Homosexuals can't do this. They can't have mutual orgasms face to face. It's impossible. It's a physical impossibility. And if they do it, it's no longer satisfactory because it requires all kinds of contortions. You see, what I'm saying is the homosexual relationship cannot do this. The film, the film, the film. They cannot do this on a continuum. And this is why marriage is so important because it's marriage which does this. Now you say, okay, I know the next question is, well, what happens when somebody dies? Where is this? Huh?
Mhm.
It's already done. It's completed its purpose. You look at Sister Khadija and the prophet. Okay, her purpose was fulfilled in him. What was her purpose? Her purpose was to bring him to the point where he could carry out his mission successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the purpose of their marriage. Now, did he know that to begin with? Did she know that to begin with? Probably not. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just like anybody else. He wasn't thinking about the Quran when he was taking a caravan off to Jerusalem or wherever. He was worried about having to deal with the land pirates and staying alive and bringing back a prophet.
Mhm.
That's what he was worried about. Along the way, he gained experiential knowledge. All right. And that knowledge he brought back. It helps him to understand his divine order and purpose. And when he brought back the prophets and the divine order and purpose and sat down to talk with his wife,
Mhm.
you see,
Mhm.
then they grow together and they're doing this upward spiral thing together. Like they're growing together like jellyfish, you see,
Mhm.
ascending, ascending. That's what they're doing. Most people are not doing that. They're just staying in some sort of a flat circle. They're not going anywhere because the core, their sun, is a dissatisfying false light. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, let me add one more thing before you respond. the scriptures make it very, very clear that when you see these things, when you see all of this solar system of dissatisfaction, it says, come out of it. Now, how do you do that? It's kind of hard to do on your own, isn't it? Yeah. You need support. No man's an island. No woman's an island. God made it that way. That's the way we are. So we have to withdraw. But if you can take the route of a mountain man and just go up and live in the mountains and become some sort of a hermit, and a
Yeah.
lot of people do that because but that's not strength and honor.
Yeah.
Strength and honor. What's the code of strength and honor? The code of strength and honor is to find something worthy of dying for, which means to find other living creatures who are worthy of your blood. Ah,
I like
oh,
that.
yeah, you see? So if you're going to come out of her, you got to come out of her, you got to come out of this system with those people.
Yes.
And when you are prepared to do that, and you're preparing to do it, you see, that's why you're talking to me. You wouldn't talk to me otherwise. Man, I have no reason to talk to you if you weren't preparing to do this. Because only serious students who are preparing to do this return to me. The others, they have a chat or two with me and they say, "Oh gosh, this guy's crazy. I'm going back to the satisfaction. I'm much more happy there." They think they're happy. It's a delusion. But you want to come out of this, you see. So the scripture says, "Come out of her." Be in the world, but the Christians are right about this. Be in the world, but do not be of it. You
Yes.
see? So
Yes.
what do you want to be of? You want to be of kun paya kun.
Yes.
Yes, that's what you want to be of. Because there's none of this in the world. It's just madness. And it's all immodest, you see. And it's become vulgar.
Yeah.
Vulgar. Vulgarity is ruling the world right now. Immodesty is ruling the world. Whenever this happens, it's just like it was with Sodom and Gomorrah. They're going to be destroyed. You don't want to be there with them. That's why Prophet Lut was taken out. This is why. All of the prophets who were saved, there were some prophets who were given up, they were murdered. When a prophet is murdered, it's specifically to teach a lesson. So you want this thing about satisfaction. That's it. It looks like you've got a very good relationship with your wife. When you sat down, I first looked at your face, you're glowing, and now you've got this you've got a smile on your face. But, listen, we're talking serious business here. Did you see that film, The 13th Warrior?
Yes, I love that.
When men get ready to battle, they have their round table.
Yeah.
And those men, they know they're putting their life on the line because they know who their blood is going to be bled for.
Yeah.
All right. And they know that they're worth it. What do? Do they put the women and children at risk like the Palestinians did? No, no. They sit in the circle and they say, okay, you're in charge of preserving the women and children. This is what you're going to do because you're the best of us. And that's what we're saving.
Mm-hmm.
He'll put the best warrior in charge of protecting the women and children. He will not put them in harm's way. They're taken to a refuge that can be defended. Palestinians made a big mistake. Vikings that are depicted in the 13th Warrior, whoever wrote this film, they were trying to teach the Muslims how to do it because they've done it all wrong. Yeah. You see? And what happened? The king had to sacrifice his life facing the chief of the enemy, right?
Yeah.
A very, very but he defeated the enemy, and in doing so, he sacrificed himself. He did not sacrifice the women and the children.
Yeah.
All right. So What we're doing here is we're having this serious man to man talk, warrior to warrior, about satisfaction. That's what gives a man satisfaction.
Mm.
And that, knowing that, prepares a man to die at any moment. All right. He'll step right up at any moment. That's
Yes.
how it is. This has a whole lot to do with satisfaction.
Yes.
It's not just a simple little thing, is it?
But then again, satisfaction is love.
Yes.
It's real love, not lust or pretending love. It's real
No.
love. You will give
It's
your life for it. You die for it.
yeah. Yes. Yes. You die for it. It's lust that is well placed.
Okay. Well placed lust.
Yes, that's what it is. There's nothing wrong with lust. Allah gave it to us. It's a test.
Yes.
What are you going to do with this lust? The Muslims have gone the wrong direction with this thing. You know, polygamy is not in the Quran. It's all been mistranslated. It's not there. So they've been mistranslated to justify the misplacement of lust, which is nowhere near love. When lust is misplaced, there's no love in it. You become worse than an animal because even an animal places their lust correctly.
Yes.
It's not lust, it's just a reproductive function for them.
Yeah.
For us, this is Tawheed. Lust is tied into love, which is tied into kun faya kun, the thumb, the reunification. You see?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. And without that, there's no divine order. And without divine order, there's no satisfaction. So this is a problem, my brother. It's
Yeah.
a big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.